Hello, Erin here. I have PDD, autism, Tourette's syndrome, and OCD. Also, I'm mentally disabled and have learning disabilities. I'm first grade level at reading, second grade level at math, and I'm mentally first grader age. Also, because of medications I take for my mental disabilities, I have a rapid heartbeat, but I take medications for my rapid heartbeat. Also, I have fears of crowds, loud sounds, and yes, when people ask me over their house, I don't know how to respond in that sort of situation. Also, it's hard for me to interact with others. Also, autism is kind of like a brain delay that affects social interaction. And autism makes it hard to process what other people are saying. Also, autism makes it hard to process other people hugging and kissing. And autism makes it hard to process other people holding hands. Also, just from like now, autism makes where people are anxious around large crowds and loud sounds. And autism makes where people are anxious at wearing backpacks. Also, autism makes where people are anxious at school all day. And autism makes where people are anxious on the school bus. Also, just from like now, autism makes where people are anxious when fire alarms go off at school. And autism makes where people are anxious when eating lunch in the school cafeteria. Also, just from like now, autism makes where people have a hard time tying shoes and buttoning shirt collars. Also, just from like now, that I didn't attend my high school graduation, and I didn't attend my high school special education graduation. Also, I didn't attend any of my high school dances. Also, just from like now, that my high school case manager made it to where I didn't have to go to high school until 22 because I felt like I couldn't go to high school until 22. Also, just from like now, that my high school teachers felt like I wouldn't be able to get a job. Also, I didn't get my high school degree. Also, just from like now, that the signs of autism are lack of social skills, lack of eye contact, lack of speech, and lack of communication. Also, just from like now, when people act up at school, that's a sign of autism. Also, just from like now, when people have low grades at school, that's a sign of autism. Also, just from like now, when people stim at school, that's a sign of autism. Also, just from like know what stimming is. Stimming is kind of like a hand flapping or a hand movement or a hand fidget. And they do this in a school classroom or walking out of a school classroom. Please subscribe, rate, and comment.